All right, my name is David Nnechi. I formerly worked as an e-commerce expert for one of the export firms here in Lagos. That was before I enrolled for the product management fellowship program here at the BOB. All right, so before I enrolled for the fellowship program, I was working for one of the export company here in Nigeria as an e-commerce expert. So basically what I did was to be able to develop copies and ensure the processes and documentations necessary to ship products out of the country down to selling them in the US were intact. That's what I was doing basically before I enrolled for the product management program here at the BOB. Okay, well, I had someone working at the BOB, but why I actually chose the BOB was because I had a friend that enrolled for a fellowship program here about a year or two ago, and he studied DevOps. And after his program, he was able to get an international job, and in less than 6 months, he was able to fly out of the country. And so I spent some time with him, and I noticed that the quality of the education he got here was unmatched anywhere else. So that was a motivation for me. I wanted where I could learn, at the same time being able to put what I've learned to practice. And also, I think the connection, based on my research, personal research now, I think the connection level on the community is awesome, and that was one of the things that made me enroll for the BOB. I think towards my previous role as an e-commerce manager, so I noticed most times most of the research that has been done by the team, once it's handed over to the management, they are not actually effected. So I noticed there was a gap. So I wanted to be in a position where I could formulate a problem and then be in a position to profile a solution and give it back to the client. And so based on my research, product management would solve that problem. That was why I picked product management. My training was awesome. First, I'll say the quality of the training was good, because before I started my program here, I took some online courses on product management, a lot of them. And so I still noticed there were some gaps. I needed that physical feel. Aside from that, I needed someone that was already in the field to pull me through. And it's something I got while learning here at the BOB. I was trained under an experienced product manager, and I was able to undergo some projects under his tutelage as well. As a product manager, my greatest challenge so far has been what I would say managing people, because it's quite difficult to motivate a team with different members with different background and experience and skill sets to all align to a specific goal. At the same time, you have your stakeholder management, so you have a set of people that are interested in the product, always dishing out requirements. So being able to sync what your stakeholders want with what your customer wants, which is your client, and or your user, and what your team wants. So being able to sync everything to achieve the product goal, so far has been my greatest challenge. So I would say just managing people. So far, managing people has been the greatest challenge as a product manager. As the BOB, I did I think I'll say 2 projects. The first for me was a fintech lending app. I think we called it Money Back. We were able to develop it down to the prototype stage before we were able to pass out from our training. And the second one was an AI product, AI gamification tool. Was mother tongue. So what the app does basically is we're able to translate our native dialects into other languages of choice. So we're able to develop that from the documentation down to the prototype stage as well before we're able to pass out. So far, I would say the fellowship program is what propelled me to be where I am currently. Currently, I'm a product manager for one of the leading tech firms here in Lagos State. And currently, we're developing 3 different projects: an e-commerce store, a payment platform, also an edutech web app. So if I had not enrolled for the BOB program, I don't think I would have been able to handle most of the challenges I go every day with my work as a product manager. So for me, I would say learning here at the BOB actually prepared me, because I had quality training from a seasoned tutor, and even after the training, we had a platform where we were able to fall back to ask questions, get advice, and even come as a team to solve problems. Now